Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by today. So, this time of the year for us, it's never really a good time to come outside. Y'all will probably hear me say up until it starts to get cool that it's hot, no matter what time I come outside, but I still come out and I encourage you to do the same in your garden and do a daily walk, or if you can get out here 2 or 3 times, and that's what I am doing right now. But what I wanted to share with you today as I continue to walk through the garden on a daily basis is some of the plants that I personally planted from seed that is going to have a place in my garden year after year. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So I have begun to get a whole bunch of emails from the different companies that I've ordered seeds from in the past, letting me know that they're having their end of summer sale. Now, as many of you know, I do a combination of everything. I start some of my seeds, I buy clearance plants, and then sometimes I just buy plants. But these right here are plants that I personally started from seeds earlier this year around January, February time inside the house, and we um, potted them up a couple of times, and then we went ahead and put them out in the garden. And I am so pleased with these that they are forever going to have a place in my garden like every single year without a doubt. These are annuals, but I'm telling you, if I can get my hand on the seeds every year, they're going to get planted. And as a matter of fact, I have a running list of annuals that have done good in the garden, but I did go online and currently they are out of stock on a couple of them. So I'll just keep watch on those. So let me go ahead and we'll get started with the first plant that is going to have like a forever place somewhere in this garden. May not be the same place every year, but I will find somewhere for it to go. So I will try to link the video where we planted this area right here, and it's growing very nicely. But I have had to spray insecticidal soap and a neem oil spray on these dahlias right here. But they are coming back fine, and I also need to deadhead them as well. It's so much garden maintenance that has to be done, but when I come out here for about 30 minutes and I'm just like sweating all in my back, I tend to go inside. But that is okay. That's okay. And that's what happens in July all the way up to about mid-September for me. But I don't know if this color comes through, but I planted these Jolt Dianthus from seed. I started these around about February, and they probably would be a whole lot bigger and fuller, but they sat on my patio for the longest until I was supposed to clean the patio off, and I started, but I didn't finish. But I did get these planted in the ground, and I just love the color of these. And they get about 12 to 18 inches in height, so that's why I kind of put them in the back. But they are just so pretty, and so I actually tried to order some more seeds and they are sold out, so I'll just keep an eye on them. But I just love the way, like, this color, and they're full of blooms. And when I first planted them, they were small, not really small, but small enough. And that's one thing you have to be careful is when you plant them small, sometimes different pests can try to attack them, which is what happened. If you can see some of the leaves right here, but we did a good spraying or a good dusting of diatomaceous earth, and so they seem to be coming back healthy and nice. And then we try to do our fertilization, liquid fertilizer with the garden tone. We try to keep a routine or schedule on that, so that it has also helped out a lot. So this is the the Jolt Dianthus, and they may not be here next year, but they will have a space somewhere in this garden. I'm going to find a space for these. Okay, so I had to do a voiceover. I did not realize how loud the plane was in the back, but the next plant that we started from seed,
is the Magellan zinnias. And this right here, this is the variety color. So you really didn't know what color you would get until they started to bloom. Now we also ordered some of the colors separate, but I just love like the intense color that these plants really bring to the garden. Like, you can just see how beautiful they are from looking all the way on the other side. Now I do need to come in here and do a little deadheading and also clip some so that I can take inside. But these were so easy to start. And then the color, like I said, is so vibrant, so beautiful. And at first I was going to say the coral color was really my favorite, but when I look at them, really all of them are my favorite as far as the color goes. But they are just like, I'll definitely be planting this variety again. Like I said, it may not go in this space, but I will find somewhere to put them. As a matter of fact, since these are more of the miniature ones, I may actually put some up front next year, but definitely the Magellan zinnias, and here's that coral color, is definitely one that I will be planting again, as long as I can get my hands on the seeds.
Okay, so I actually grow Angelonias last year, but we picked those up from our local garden center, and I was just pleased and amazed with them. They were they did say annual on there, but let me show you three that actually came back this year that we had last year. But we did have a mild winter. So we had these three right here, the pink, to actually come back. And what I did was I moved them over like right there, but I actually started the white ones from seed, and they are just so beautiful. Like, we had them on the other side of the garden last year, and they to me really were a showstopper. They consider the Angelonias like the summer snapdragons, because they do put you in the mind of them, but they definitely take the heat. And so I don't think these seeds are available too, but I'll find them. These are park seed as well, but we started these from seed, and they actually were just like the Dianthus, where they kind of stayed on the patio for the longest. A lot of these could be a little bit bigger, but it's totally my fault. But they actually had these in a pink and white, and I want to say like a purple, but something about the white last year on the other side like really stood out to me. And so we planted this little area right here, and it is growing very, very beautifully. So you will find marigolds in my garden every single year somewhere. They not only are an easy plant to grow, the seeds are so easy to save, and I'll make sure that I link a video that I did maybe a year or two ago with how easy it is to save the marigold seeds. And really, now what I did was I took those seeds and like individual, or did like two per cell, and planted them. But you can also just like sprinkle them where you want them to grow, and then have them come up and just like thin them out right there. Now this is a new variety that I am trying this year. It gets a little bit bigger and the blooms are really big. But these two plants right here, and I need to actually come in here and collect some of the seeds. These are the ones that I started in cell trays. I did not know what color it was going to be, so whatever came up, that is what got planted here. But I just really like it, and I really like to plant them around some of my herbs and my vegetables that I am growing, to kind of keep the pest pressure off of, you know, my plants right here. So right here we have some pepper plants that we kind of planted them all around in, and I must say, so far so good. And seriously, the seeds are so easy to save. Okay, and here I planted like the single color zinnia. I don't know what color is coming off for you. They said it was red, but to me it looks more of like an orange color. So we have some of those that we planted, and then we have the new marigold that I am trying this year that we have planted too, but they have not bloomed yet. But then we have our basil right here, y'all. I have been harvesting so much basil. I'm actually letting this plant go to seed, and the beneficial insects absolutely love it. So let us know in the comments, what are some of the plants that you started from seed? How is it doing in your garden? But yeah, those 4 plants, I'm going to find a way for them to somehow make it in my garden. As always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends, and also give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. If you are not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber, so make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.